All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we're going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a couple of short stories. The first one we're going to read is entitled Energetic Emily. Okay, the link is here. I'm placing it in the Verbling chat box as well as the Google chat box. Okay. Very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. Let's see, Christy. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Amparo. Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to have you here.
Nice to see you.
Albina. Hi, Albina. How are you?
Hello. Good evening for me.
Good evening. Hi. And Albina, where are you from?
I am from Kyrgyzstan. It is near China, between Kazakhstan.
You said Turkish. What's the name of the country again?
Kyrgyzstan.
Turkestan. Okay, gotcha.
Kyrgyzstan.
Good, good. All right. Welcome to class.
Nice to meet you, actually. It's my first class with you.
Okay. Nice to meet you as well. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Mark, welcome to class. Hi.
Hi there. How are you today, Chad?
I'm doing well, thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Let me share my screen. And Albina, we're going to start off with you. So in these classes, Albina, that I do, this is a beginning readers class, and so, or beginning and intermediate readers class, and so we read about 4, sometimes 4.5, sometimes 5, depending on how many students we have in class. So between about 4 and 5 lines, and then we go over and we practice pronunciation of words that you can work on. Okay. So let me have you read from Emily down to worked from home right here, please.
Okay. Emily, as usual, had been up since dawn. This morning she skipped around the kitchen, laying out forks, knives, and napkins for breakfast. Oops, I lost. To help her dad. She pushed the on button on the coffee machine. She pulled the bread and eggs out of the refrigerator, and then she waited. Emily's dad was a writer who worked from home.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this word here. Refrigerator. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 R's here. Instead of saying refrigerator, okay, give me good R's, a soft R in English. So it's refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
There you go. Good. So let's try this word as well. The word is pulled instead of pulled with an oo. Open your mouth a bit. It's pulled.
Pulled.
Good.
Pulled.
So she pulled the bread and the eggs out of the refrigerator. Try that again.
She pulled the bread and eggs out of the refrigerator.
All right, very good. Let's try that same R on bread. Instead of saying bread, bread.
Bread.
Okay. Good, good. Nice job. This word here, instead of it being on, the word is on. The on button.
On button.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word her. Right here, you're saying here. Okay, so in English, the H is actually very soft. Okay, so instead of really pushing on it and saying here, the word is her, to help her dad.
Help her dad.
Okay, you're still saying here instead of here. It's her. So take out the E sound. No E, long E sound. It's only her, to help her dad.
To help her again, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. To help her dad.
To help her dad.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Let's go to skipped around. Okay, so here instead of saying skipped, Okay, use a short I. It's skipped, and then a good R, around. Skipped around.
Skipped around.
Good. So, she skipped around the kitchen.
She skipped around the kitchen.
Okay, now instead of saying kitchen, do the same thing as skipped. Instead of skipped and kitchen, it's skipped and kitchen. Use a short I. She skipped around the kitchen.
She skipped around the kitchen.
Good, good. And your last word is the word dawn. In this word, the W will not be pronounced as an U. Okay, so instead of saying down, okay, it's dawn.
Dawn.
Good.
Dawn.
So had been up since dawn.
Had been up since dawn.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, next up is, let's see here, Alexander. Hi, Alexander. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Alexander, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Awesome. Okay, let's have you continue here, reading from upstairs. Okay, and let's have you read down to here where it says, in front of the toaster, please.
Okay. Upstairs, she heard his alarm go off for the third time. Finally, he plodded downstairs to the kitchen. "Good morning, sunshine," he said, and smiled his grudgy morning smile. Emily was ready to get cooking. She grabbed 2 slices of bread. Then, getting a running start, she ran and slid across the slippery kitchen floor as she slowed to a halt in front of the toaster.
Okay, very good. First word here is the word halt. Okay, pronounce that L sound. Make sure that your tongue touches the top of your mouth. Halt.
Halt.
Okay, one more time. Halt.
Halt.
Good. And this word here is slowed instead of slowed. Ed ending. This E is not pronounced. So instead of saying slowed, it's slowed.
Slowed.
Good. So as she slowed to a halt.
As she slowed to a halt.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word slid instead of slide. Slide has an E at the end. Okay, this is past tense. This is slid. She ran and slid across the slippery kitchen floor.
She ran and slid across the slippery kitchen floor.
Okay, now instead of saying slid, okay, it's slid, short I sound. She ran and slid across the slippery kitchen floor.
She ran and slid across the slippery kitchen floor.
Okay, much better. Next up, we have the word grabbed. Right here, instead of grabbed, the E is silent in the ED ending. So instead of grabbed 2 slices, this is she grabbed. She grabbed 2 slices of bread.
She grabbed 2 slices of bread.
Good job. Good. This word here is pronounced groggy instead of groggy. It's groggy. Groggy.
Groggy.
Good. His groggy morning smile.
His groggy morning smile.
Okay, good. And your last one here is the word alarm. In this word, the stress is at the very end. Instead of saying alarm, okay, it's alarm.
Alarm.
Good. So she heard his alarm go off for the 3rd time.
She heard his alarm go off the 3rd time.
Go off for. She heard his alarm go off for the 3rd time.
She heard his alarm go off for the 3rd time.
Okay. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go to Amparo.
Okay.
All right. Amparo, please read from She Deftly Doubled or Double Dunked down to here and down to Why, Emily asked.
She deftly double-dunked the slices into the air slot. "Ooh," she yelled, stealing a glance at her dad to see if he had glimpsed her smooth. Emily's dad smiled and shook his head as he poured his coffee. "I'm gonna call you Energetic Emily," he said. "That's your new nickname now." "Why?" Emily asked.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to a T sound here. Okay, why? Emily asked.
"Why?" Emily asked.
Okay, very good. Let's go to shook right here. Give me a good K sound. Okay, so Dad smiled and shook his head.
Dad smiled and shook his head.
Good. One more time. Dad smiled and shook his head.
Dad smiled and shook his head.
Okay, so make sure to go to a K sound instead of a T. So you're saying shook his head instead of shut. It's shook. Sound in the back of the mouth. Okay.
Dad smiled and shook his head.
There you go. Good, good. Okay, let's go to where's my notes? Okay. All right. So stealing a glance. Give me a good long E sound.
Stealing a glance.
Good. One more time. Stealing a glance.
Stealing a glance.
Okay. And your last one is into their slots. So practicing the TH here. Okay. So into their slots.
Into their slots.
Good. So she deftly double dunked the slices into their slots.
She deftly double dunked the slices into their slot.
All right. Very good. All right. Nice job. Thank you. Okay. Next up is Ana Carolina. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. Let's go to, let's see here. Because of you, okay, finish this page and read down to the next page where it says, what is energy anyway? Please.
Okay. Because you have a lot of energy, he said. That's what energetic means. Oh, where do you get all of that energy anyway? He asked. Certainly not from me. In fact, I wish you could give me some of your energy right in here. He pointed to his steaming coffee cup. Emily thought for a moment. I don't know where I get it. What is energy anyway?
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word thought. Give me a TH sound. Okay, if you pronounce an F, that means to fight in past tense. Okay, so this is thought. Emily thought for a moment.
Emily thought for a moment.
There you go. Okay, let's try it again. Give me a good R sound instead of saying for a moment. It's for a moment. Emily thought for a moment.
Emily thought for a moment.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word steaming instead of stemming. It's steaming cup of coffee, or steaming coffee cup.
Steaming coffee cup.
Okay, now pronounce this E at the end. So instead of saying coffee cup, it's coffee cup.
Okay, coffee cup.
Okay, so it's steaming coffee cup.
Steaming coffee cup.
Okay, very good. Next up is right in here. So here you said raiche in. Okay, so instead of raiche, it's right in here.
Right in here.
Okay, very nice. And your last one is the word could. Right here, instead of saying could, okay, open up your mouth just a bit. This is I wish you could give me some.
I wish you could give me some.
Okay, one more time. Open up the mouth. It's could.
I wish you could give me some.
Okay, good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next person is, let's see here. Can't see the names. Andre? Hi, Andre.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Andre, where are you from?
I'm from Canada and Quebec. I am French Canadian.
Okay, French Canadian. Very nice. Very nice. Let's have you continue reading from good question down to enthusiasm and effort, please.
Okay, I began where I began, and there are few definitions.
Okay, so here where it says good
Okay,
question.
good question. Okay,
Good question down to where it says enthusiasm and effort, please.
okay, thank you. Good question. Say her dad. Let's look up the definition. He pulled out his phone and typed in the word energy. Hurry. There are a few definitions. There's the physical or mental strength that allows you to do work. He looked at the forks and knives arranged neatly around the table. Check you've got that. Then there's natural enthusiasm and effort.
Okay. All right, very good. Let's go to these last two words. This is enthusiasm and effort. Enthusiasm and effort.
Enthusiasm and effort.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word neatly. Right here, this is a long E sound. Neatly.
Neatly.
There you go. Good. So this is knives arranged neatly around the table. Try that.
Knife arranged neatly around the table.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word around instead of around. Around the table.
Around the table.
All right, very good. Let's go to the word mental. Now, here in this part, you have to take a look at that en. Okay, in French, you are saying mental, saying an ah sound because that's the sound an en makes. But in English, en is mental.
Mental.
There you go. Good. One more time. Mental.
Mental.
Good. So there's the physical or mental strength.
There's the physical and mental strength.
Okay. Now here you want to pronounce a th. Okay, where your tongue is between your teeth instead of ch. It's strength.
Strength.
Okay, that's better. That's better. One more time. Strength.
Strength.
Okay. All right. Pretty good. Let's go to the word pulled. Okay, this is an ul sound. So pulled. He pulled out.
He pulled out.
Okay, good. Right here, instead of definition, okay, this is a short e. The word is definition. Definition.
Definition.
Okay, very nice. And your last word is the word said, right here. Instead of saying said, okay, it's a short e sound. Said her dad. Said her dad.
Said her dad.
All right, nice job. Thank you, Andre. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay, let's go to Anthony. Hi, Anthony. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Anthony, let's have you continue from he smiled at her. Okay, and here. Okay, let's have you read down to amazing toaster tricks, please.
He's smiling at her again. Jeff, you are got that, Miss Totter or Miss Champion. Emily useless, and there the usable power I come from his electricity. He pointed to the throttle, like the kind that's throttling our press right now. Emily paused to tuck his in, so they are the same thing. The energy that powers the throttle, and energy that powers my amazing throttle trick.
Okay, let's try that last word because we have an S at the very end. Okay, there's an S there. So instead of saying trick, the word is tricks. Tricks.
Tricks, tricks.
Okay, good. So we're going to say my amazing toaster tricks.
Amazing throttle trick.
Okay, so add that S in there. We have an S in toaster and an S in tricks. My amazing toaster tricks.
The amazing throttle trick.
Okay, almost. Let's go to toaster one more time. This is toast. Toaster.
True.
Almost. Add that S in there. So I want you to say toast.
True.
Not a T, it's an S. Toast. Okay, so forget about the end of the word. Don't pronounce the end of the word. Okay, so I just want you to pronounce the S sound. So it's toast. Okay, one more time. Toast. Okay, let me have you pronounce an S just by itself. I want you to say S. Good, there you go. All right, now I want you to say O's. There you go. Connect that sound one more time. O's. Good. Now we're going to say toast. Good. Now let's add the T. We're going to say toaster. There you go. And toaster. Good. And toaster. Oh, get that S in there one more time. Toaster. Good. Yeah, so practice putting your S's into your words. Okay? You can't skip over them. That helps us know when something is an actual word, like toter. Toter is not a word. But toaster, pronouncing that S, that automatically makes it a word. Okay, so you got to get those S sounds. Those S sounds are super important, especially at the end of words. Okay, saying words like tricks. Okay? All right, let's go to the G sound here instead of thinks. This is thing, same thing. Okay, instead of a T sound, you're saying thinks. Okay, it's g.
Think.
Okay, now, are you from, is it Thailand or
Vietnam.
Vietnam? Okay, in Vietnam, do people play soccer?
Yes.
Okay, so when someone scores, what do you say? Do you say goal or do you have another word you say?
Yeah, it look like goal.
Yeah, so goal, right? So I want you to say that. I want you to say goal.
Goal.
All right, so the beginning of that word starts off with a G. It's goal, right? At the end of this word, you have to pronounce a G. Right now, you're saying T. You're saying thinks.
Thinks.
Okay, you need to say G, like goal. Thing.
Think.
Yeah, it's in the back of the mouth. Okay, but instead of a K sound, it has to have a vibration in your throat. G, thing.
Think.
There, that's the G. Okay, you feel that? One more time. Thing.
Think.
Oh, get that vibration in your throat. G, 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 like goal. Thing.
Think.
There you go. One more time. Thing.
think,
And same thing.
same thing,
Oh, get the vibration. Same thing.
same thing.
There, that's the G. Okay? So, I want you to practice your G sounds and your S
S
sounds. Those are super important.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? All right, very good. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Some toaster tricks. All right, let's go to Jambul.
Hi,
Hi, Jambul. How are you?
fine, and you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Jambul, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia. Okay, good. Let's have you read from I don't think so. Okay.
Okay.
Finish here. And read down to here where it says my energy comes from, please.
Okay. I I don't think so. Said email is dead, but you'd better check with Mass Nelson and report back to me. I want to know if I can play you into the wheels and pour myself up for the day. Mr. Nelson was Emily's five grade grade teacher that morning in Emily stopped by her desk on the way to recess. Mr. Netson, where do you think my in comes from?
Okay, very nice. Let's go to the word energy. Energy.
Energy.
There you go. Okay, so where do you think my energy comes from? Try that. So in between your words, you're saying the word a lot. Okay, so reduce that. Just say the words. So where do you think my energy comes from? Let's see if we can take that other stuff out. Try that.
Where do you think my energy comes from?
Okay, we're getting better. Getting better. Okay, let's try the word stopped. Okay, right here instead of stopped. Okay, this is an ed ending. Stopped. Try that.
Stopped.
Good. So Emily stopped by her desk.
That Emily stopped by her desk.
Okay, so in between each word, you're saying Okay, so take that out. So it's Emily stopped by her desk.
Emily stopped by her desk.
Okay, you're almost there. Okay, so instead of saying Emily, okay, take that out. Okay,
Emily,
this will help. This will help with your fluency. Okay, so I don't want you to say Emily stopped. Okay, so remove that. Okay, so it's Emily stopped. If you have to slow down, that's okay. But I want you to remove Okay, so Emily stopped by her desk.
Okay, Emily stopped by her desk.
Better, better. Okay, we're removing That's good. That's good. Okay, let's go to the word wall and power. Wall and power.
Want and power.
Wall. Pronounce the
Wall
L sound there. Wall.
Wall and power.
There you go. Good. So, let's see here. I can plug you into the wall and power myself. Okay. Don't say Okay. So just the words.
Come plug you into the wall.
Can plug instead of plague. Can plug.
Okay. Can plug you into the wall and power.
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 Power myself.
Power myself.
There you go. So let's try this again. Okay, we're going to remove Okay, so into the wall and power myself.
Into the wall and power myself.
Good. Now, this is an L sound. With the L, your tongue needs to touch the top of your mouth. Instead of wow, it's wall. With your tongue,
Wow.
touch the top your tongue to the top of your mouth. Wall.
Whoa. Whoa.
Instead of whoa, wall.
Whoa.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, so, Jumble, when you're reading, okay, one of the things you need to work on is removing the sound. Okay, just say the words. Just say the words. That'll help with your fluency. Okay?
Okay.
All right, and you have some basic sounds that need to be worked on, like the L sound, okay, your EDs, okay, the OWs, okay, how we say those things, okay? All right, very good. Thank you, Jumbo.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let's go to Christy.
Okay.
Okay, Christy, please read from Mr. Nelson looked. Finish here. Okay, and read down to what this meant, please.
Okay. Mrs. Nielsen looked confused. Your energy? Yes, my dad wants to know. Mrs. Nielsen threw back her head and whooped with laughter. Ah ha ha! I bet he does, she said. We'll talk about this later in this year, but I'll give you a hint for now. It comes from your food. Later, in the lunchroom, Emily asked Mrs. Jacobs, the lunch lady, what this meant.
Okay, very good. Now this last word, instead of being meant, the word is meant.
Meant.
Good. So Emily asked Mrs. Jacobs, the lunch lady, what this meant. Try that.
Okay. Emily asked Mrs. Jacobs, the lunch lady, what this meant.
Good. Nice job. Now, a trick with this word here is actually to reduce it from asked to asked. So take out the K and pronounce it like this. This will help with speed and being able to say those words. So instead of saying asked, it's just asked. Emily asked Mrs. Jacobs. Try that.
Asked.
Just the T. Asked.
Asked.
So Emily asked Mrs. Jacobs.
Emily asked Mrs. Jacobs.
Perfect. Just like that. Okay, that's how we say the word. Okay, even though there are teachers out there that say, no, you have to say the K, they're liars, because once they get with their friends and they start talking with their friends, the K, poof, disappears. Okay, so that is how most people say that word. Okay. All right. Next one here is hint. Instead of saying he, hint, with a long E, it's hint.
Hint.
Good. So I'll give you a hint.
I'll give you a hint.
Good job. Next one is she said. Okay, we're working on the SH and the S. She said.
She said.
Good. One more time. She said.
She said.
Good job. Next up is, and this is your last one. Actually, we're going to do two. So this one here, this is threw back her head. Give me a good THR. Threw back her head.
Threw back her head.
One more time. Threw back her head.
Threw back her head.
Almost. So here you went to the T. You said true. Instead of true, tongue between your teeth. Through.
True.
Okay, almost there.
Threw back her head.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And your last one here is dad. Okay, open the mouth wide. Instead of did, it's dad.
Dad.
Good. My dad wants to know.
My dad wants to know.
Okay, good. Good. Nice job. Thank you, Christy.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Mark.
Yes.
Okay, Mark, let's have you read from, well, Mrs. Jacobs. Finish here. And let's see. Okay, go down to tomatoes and apples, please.
Okay. Well, said Mrs. Jacobs, I know that all food has calories, and calories are a way to measure energy. The same way we use inches to measure length. She shrugged. But I don't know how all that energy ends up in our food in the first place. I guess you'd have to ask a farmer. As luck would have it, Farmer George came to the park near Emily's house every Thursday afternoon to sell his tomatoes and apples.
Okay, let's try that last word. Instead of apples, give me an L. Apple. Apples.
Apples.
Use your tongue at the top of the mouth. Apple. Apples.
Apples.
There you go. There's the L. Okay, so to sell his tomatoes and apples.
To sell his tomatoes and apples.
Okay. All right, good. Let's go to the park. Give me a good TH here instead of to the park. It's to the park.
To the park.
Good. Farmer George came to the park near Emily's house.
Farmer George came to the park near Emily's house.
Okay, instead of to the. Move your tongue against your teeth. All right, so it's Farmer George came to the park near Emily's house.
Farmer George came to the park near Emily's house.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, next one here is, but I don't know. All right, so this is a really quick phrase that we say. So instead of saying "but I don't know," okay, it's very fast. But I don't know.
But I don't know.
But I don't know. But I don't know.
But But I don't know.
There you go. So we don't really pronounce that N. But I don't know. But I don't know. Actually, the T disappears. So we pronounce the N. But I don't know.
Okay.
So but I don't know.
But I don't know.
Good. Now, the form below that is done know. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're stepping up above that, it would be do. You would need to pronounce the O in there. So that's why I would say that. But I don't. But I don't know.
But I don't know.
There you go. Good. Good. Let's go to last word here. The ENG in this word is pronounced more like an ANG or an ANK. Okay, so instead of length, it's length.
Length.
Good. So we use inches to measure length.
We use inches to measure length.
Good. All right. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Okay. So since we're running short on time, I'm gonna shorten it up just a bit, so that hopefully we can make it through one more time. So let's go to Albina. All right, Albina, let's have you read from, and today was Thursday, down to Emily, he said.
And today was Thursday. Her dad liked Emily's idea of going to interview Farmer George about energy. You're quite the investigative journalist, Emily, he said.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. All right, let's go to quite the investigative. Okay, so we've got those V's in there. Investigative.
Quite the investigative.
There you go. So you're quite the investigative journalist.
You're quite the investigative journalist.
Okay, good. And the only other one was her right here instead of here. Okay, her dad.
Her dad. Her.
Good, one more time. Her dad liked Emily's idea.
Her dad liked Emily's idea.
Almost.
Her.
So here you're saying here. So if you're really feeling the pressure in the back of your mouth, it's wrong. The H is like a breath.
Her. Her.
Her. Her. Your tongue should be against the bottom of your mouth. It should be very lazy. Her.
Her. Her. Her
There you
dad.
go. Her dad.
Her.
Okay. Good. Good.
Her
All right,
dad.
nice job, Albina. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Andre, I believe.
Yes.
Sorry, Alexander. Sorry, Andre.
I have a
Alexander's next.
question before. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
what's up?
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You pronounce but or by because by I don't know, but I don't know.
But where are you looking?
Before you say but by I don't know.
But I. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, so
it's not but.
no. You can say but. You can say but I don't know. Okay, but the thing is that how we speak naturally, we flip the T into what's called a flap T, and we combine our words together. That's why it's fairly difficult to understand us. But if you understand the rules, of how we speak, it becomes easier. Okay, so yes, we don't typically say but I don't know. We don't enunciate that T like that. We say but I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. All right, very good. Alexander?
I'm here.
Okay, Alexander, let me have you read this next paragraph here from farmer down to calories for you, please.
Farmer George was also delighted by Emily's question. Burning calories of energy is what keeps us all moving. We couldn't live without them, he said, and my plants work hard to make those calories for you.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to those. Okay, give me a TH sound here instead of those calorie. It's those with your tongue between your teeth.
Those.
Good, good. So to make those calories for you.
To make those calories for you.
Okay, good. Your only other one here is the word all. Make sure you're using your tongue to pronounce the L here. So it's all moving.
All moving.
Good, good. So what keeps us all moving?
What keeps us all moving?
Yeah, one more time. What keeps us all moving?
What keeps us all moving?
Good, good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my pleasure.
No problem. Let's go to Amparo. Amparo, please read from plants down to air and water.
Plants make energy? But how? Emily asked, growing impatient. I've been asking people all day why they use the best things on earth, Farmer George said. Sunshine, fresh air, and water.
Okay, very good. Let's go to fresh air instead of fresh air. Give me an SH. So it's sunshine, fresh air, and water.
Sunshine, fresh air, and water.
There you go. Good. Right here instead of earth, earth, earth.
Earth.
Good. So they use the best things on earth.
They use the best things on earth.
Okay. All right. Connect these two together. Best things. So that T disappears. Best things. They use the best things on earth.
They use the best things on earth.
Good, good. All right, and last one for you is all. Give me a good L sound here. Okay, so asking people all day.
Asking people all day.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Thank you. All right, let's go to. Oops. Sorry, you guys. Okay, Ana Carolina.
Yes.
Okay, please read from but how down to starts up like a machine, please.
But how? Well, plants are one of nature's energy factories. When the sun hits the leaves of say, a tomato plant, that tomato plant starts up like a machine.
Okay, let's go to the word starts here. Instead of saying starts, okay, only pronounce the S. It's starts.
Starts.
Good. So that tomato plant starts up like a machine.
That tomato plant starts up like a machine.
Good. Now let's go to the word plant. So here you're saying play, plant, with an A-E sound. It's not A-E, it's a, la, plant. That tomato plant.
That tomato plant.
Good, that's it. Good. All right, the other word here for you is hits. Instead of he heats, okay, give me a short I. The sun hits the leaves.
The sun hits the leaves.
Good, one more time. The sun hits the leaves.
The sun hits the leaves.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is Andre.
Me?
Okay, Andre, please read from it takes in carbon down to plant for us to eat, please.
Okay. It takes in carbon dioxide from the air and water from the ground and mix them together. The heat from the sun helps to cook this all up into sugar, and that sugar is then sorry stored in the plant for us to eat.
Okay. All right. Let's remove the H sound. So here you're saying for us. Instead of for us, it's for us. Try that.
For us to eat.
Okay, almost. So you're saying for us. You're pronouncing an H when there's not an H at the beginning of the word. It's for us to eat.
For us to eat.
Good, good. One more time. For us to eat.
For us to eat.
Okay, all right. So the last one you did it, you pronounced that H, but yeah, keep working on that. So we have another one here that I want to work on as well. So it's going to be all up. So instead of saying all up, it's all up. Okay, so this all up into sugar. Try that.
This all up into sugar.
Okay, one more time. This all up into sugar.
This all up into sugar.
Okay, good. Next one here is mixes. Mixes.
Mixes.
Good. And mixes them together.
And mixes them together.
Okay. All right. Now, the same sound that you're using here, we need to apply that to the word from and ground. Okay. So in these two, you're using a French R. Okay, push the sound to the front of your mouth instead of leaving it in the back, saying fra and gra. Okay, so it's from and ground. From the ground.
From the ground.
There you go. Push the sound forward. Keep doing it. From the ground.
From the ground.
Okay, instead of from, from the ground. One more time.
From the ground.
Okay, almost. So let's keep working on those R sounds. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Alexander.
Okay, thank
Or
you.
Andre. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go to Anthony.
Yes.
Okay, Anthony. Let's have you read from some plants down to simple version, please.
Some lands store more calories than others, but they can all give you energy in the form of sugar. Farmer chose both. They more to it than this, but that's the sample version.
Okay, very good. Let's practice some S's. That's the simple version. That's
the simple version.
okay. Add that M instead of symbol. It's simple.
Simple.
Okay. Good. Let's add the S here. Theirs.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So right now, all you're saying is there. I need the
There.
S. Theirs.
Oh, theirs.
There you go. That's the S sound. Make sure to pronounce the endings of words. There's more to it.
There's more to it.
Okay, very good. This word here is sugar. Instead of sugar, it's sugar.
Sugar.
Okay, good. And your last word here is plants. Pronounce the P instead of lance. It's plants.
Plant.
Okay, now add the S at the end. Plants.
Plant.
Oh. Okay, good. Good, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Let's go to Jambu.
Yes.
Okay, please read from does that answer your question? Okay, down to the air and water, please.
Okay. Does that answer your question? Emily thought for a moment. So when I eat your tempers, I'm eating plant made in energy created by the sun, the air, and water.
Okay, that last word is water instead of witter. Water.
Water.
There you go. So this is the sun, the air, and water.
The sun, the air, and water.
Okay, good. Right here we have the word tomatoes. Okay, very nice. All right, and we're going to practice removing the Okay, so instead of saying Emily, okay, it's Emily thought. So don't say okay? Take that out of your vocabulary when you're reading and speaking, okay? So it's Emily thought for a moment.
Emily thought for a moment.
Okay, one more time. Instead of Emily thought Emily thought for a moment. Only say the words.
Emily thought for a moment.
That's better. That's better. Okay, so that's how you want to read. That's how you want to speak. Okay, instead of saying in between each word. Okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Jumbo. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, very good. Let's go to Christy?
Okay.
Okay, Christy, please read from you got it. And yeah, finish this up here down to good advice. Very good advice, please.
Okay, you got it. Emily turned to her dad. So, all you have to do to get my energy is to eat your vegetables, Dad. Emily's dad laughed. I wish it were that easy, Emily. But still, I think that's probably very good advice.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this word here. Instead of probably, it's pra with an ah. Probably. Probably very good advice.
Probably very good advice.
Okay, good. Let's go to wish. Wish it. Instead of we, wish, and eat. Okay, pronounce short I's. I wish it were. I wish it were that easy.
I wish it were that easy.
Okay, give me a W here instead of were, were. I wish it were that easy.
I wish it were that easy.
Okay, good. Now we have the W's. When we say wish, instead of saying we wish, okay, give me a short I. I wish it were that easy.
I wish it were that easy.
Okay, good. This word here, instead of saying vegetables, this E disappears. Okay, we do not pronounce it. It's vegetables. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Almost. You're saying veg. Instead of vegetables, it's vegetables. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yep, just like that. One more time. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Almost. So take out that veg. Instead of veg, it's vegetables.
Vegetables.
There you go. That's the word right there. Okay, good. Last one here is Emily turned. Give me an sound instead of turned. Turned. Emily turned to her dad.
Emily turned to her dad.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, now? Okay, good. Mark, let's have you, I'm going to come back up here and have you read from here. So please read from Emily thought down to vegetables. Okay?
Okay.
Vegetables, Dad.
Okay. Emily thought for a moment. So when I eat your tomatoes, I'm eating plant-made energy created by the sun, the air, and water. You got it. Emily turned to her dad. So all you have to do to get my energy is to eat your vegetables, Dad.
Okay, that was pretty good. That was really good. Let's work on turn to. Instead of to, we're going to say to. Emily turned to her dad.
Emily turned to her dad.
Yeah, tur. So when we combine these together, it's tur. Okay.
Tur.
Yeah. Emily turned to her dad.
Emily turned to her dad.
Good, good. All right, now I want to work on do just 1 second, okay? So when you're saying it, it's all you have to do, okay? So it's coming out like do instead of do. So it's ew. So it's try and add an ew sound into that. So it's do.
Do.
Okay, so your sound when you're saying the oo sound, it's really flat. You're saying do. Okay, so add sort of an E at the end of the D. It's going to be really quick. So it's do. Yeah, so if you can raise the sound just a little bit as you're saying it when you're pronouncing that oo. Okay, so right now when you're saying it, it's really flat. It's do. Okay, which is incorrect. When we say it, we do two things. So our tongue raises and it says it's do. So it comes up and then our lips come together. Do. Yeah, there you go. One more time. Do. Good. So all you have to do.
All you have to do.
Good, good. Almost there. All you have to do.
all you have to do.
Good, yeah. So if you can think about having that word do kind of raise up in your mouth and then come down and out instead of being down at the bottom saying do, okay, it'll sound more natural. It'll sound more natural. Okay?
I understand. Thank
All
you
right, you
very
guys.
much.
Thanks for coming in. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Teacher, take care.
Thanks.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye.